Hey everybody, my name is Jenny. I'm also known as Jenny Flips a Page on Bookstagram and Book Talk. I don't know why I am so nervous right now. Welcome to my very first booktube video, and today I'm going to be doing the newbie booktube tag. The very first question is, why did I want to start this channel? And it's simply because I love talking about books. I have been on Book Talk for almost over a year now, and I really enjoyed making content on there. And with the impending TikTok ban, I figured that this is the best time to switch over to BookTube. I did want to start my BookTube journey last fall, 2024. However, life threw me a curveball, and it just was not the right time for me to make long form content. And now that my life is a little bit more sturdy and not so chaotic, I feel like now is the best time for me to get on here. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things that I could bring to BookTube? And honestly, I just love making new friends, and I love making people laugh. I love making people feel at home when they're around me. And so I hope that when you're on my channel or when you're watching my videos, that you just feel like you're in the room with me and that we are like best friends. If you have been following me on Book Talk and on Bookstagram, you know that my main niche is talking about Asian-inspired fantasy and just lifting up Asian and minority authors. It is very important to read diverse. It's 2025, you should be reading diverse. And the third question is, what am I most excited about this new channel? And I guess it kind of extends on to my answer for the second question. I'm so excited to just make new friends. I feel like making book friends is just so much fun because we share this hobby that we love so much. I feel like ever since I joined the book community on Instagram and TikTok, I have made some amazing friendships, and I feel like some of these friendships are going to last me my entire lifetime. I feel like I have met some of my soulmates, and yeah, I'm just so excited to make new friendships on BookTube. The fourth question is, why do I love to read? And honestly, what is there to not love about reading? When I'm reading a historical fiction, I'm learning about history, I'm learning about culture. When I'm reading a rom-com, I'm falling in love, I'm happy, and I'm feeling hopelessly romantic. But one of the most favorite things that I love about reading is when I'm reading about a fierce and strong FMC that is fighting oppression in a society that is not for minorities. I feel heard, I feel seen, especially when this female main character is fighting for her rights, fighting for her future, whether that be for her family or for her culture, for her people, for her country. Reading is more than just reading to me. It's about empowerment, it's about reflection and lessons and just finding a sense of home in these characters that you love so much. The next question is, what book series got me into reading? And I'm going to say this with my chest and loud and proud, and it's going to be Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. And I feel like this is also a starting point for many of us, right? After Twilight, you go straight into the Hunger Games, Divergent, the City of Bone, City of Glass series. But ever since then, I've been reading pretty consistently. But I did take a few breaks here and there. Like, I wasn't reading when I was a hoe, and I wasn't reading when I started having kids. But now that my kid's a little bit older and my life is now not so chaotic, I feel like for the past few years, I have been consistently reading. All right, on to the next one, and that is, what questions do I have for my favorite booktubers? My question is, how do you guys find the motivation to keep posting long form content? As a stay-at-home mom, I am tired a lot. I'm also very busy. I have two small kids and they require a lot of attention. So it's a lot easier for me to make short form content where I can go on TikTok or go on Instagram and make a 3 to 5 minute video and call it a day. I'm going to need to find a lot of motivation for me to film long form content and then sit down and edit it. And I plan to do this while my kids are in school, but if you guys have some better scheduling or just some tips, I would absolutely love that. Question number 7 is, what challenges do I think starting a booktube will be the hardest? And again, I think it's just being consistent and keep on posting. I know that the first 2 or 3 months is going to be a little hard, but I am a type A girly, and once I get down a schedule and get things rolling, I feel like I will be better with posting. So I really hope that I do stay consistent, but I think that's going to be the hardest thing for me. Question number 8 is, where do I read? As a 3 format girly, I read everywhere and anywhere. As a stay-at-home mom, I feel like it's best for me to be a 3 format reader. And if you don't know what a 3 format reading is, it's when someone is reading a book on the audiobook and then on their reading device, whether it be like a Kindle or a Kobo, and then also a physical format of it. So what my day looks like is I will wake up and I'll put on my headphones and I'll play my audiobook, and I'll do this throughout the day while I'm cleaning, cooking, vacuuming, doing the laundry. And then if I have the time to sit down, I will sit down then with my physical book and read from there. And then once it hits like 8 o'clock, I will then switch over to a Kindle because I refuse to read a book in bed. I have the Kindle stand and the clicker and everything. I love to rot and read. So yeah, I'm actually just constantly reading throughout the day. No matter where I'm at, I'm reading. Question number 9 is, what kind of books do I like to read? And I feel like I read a good variety of genres, but my favorite genres are epic fantasy and romantic fantasy. But I am trying my best to get out of my comfort zone this year and read more literary fiction and historical fiction. And the very last question is, what does my book collection look like? As you can see, I have 3 very full shelves, but I also have a house full of books. My husband reads and my kids read, so we have little piles everywhere. I also have bookshelves all over the house, and I have a few TBR carts. But yeah, my house is just actually full of books. It's getting ridiculous. So there you have it. That is my Booktube Newbie Tag. I am super excited to be joining the Booktube community. I'm looking forward to making many more friendships. And thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I'll see you guys next time.